Know that you should give everything you write a title. We put something we call a working title on all our stories. It may not be the title you stay with, but your story deserves a name. You can always change the title to something better after you've written the story, but creating a title is a really good place to start any story because it helps you narrow your focus and know the story you want to write before you begin to write it. This being the first Thursday of the month, we are going to take a look at another bite from my book called Eating an Elephant, Write Your Life, One Bite at a Time. We're going to look at a bite and learn more about writing titles. Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 47 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. My book, Eating an Elephant, has 200 bites to help you write interesting stories. Bite number 85 is called, aptly, How to Write a Title. How to write a title. And it gives you a number of ways to do that. Today, I want to go over a few ways and give you an example of each one. Now, these titles are drawn from stories I could write about growing up in South Louisiana and going fishing with my grandpa, because that was a regular thing we did. The first one is to pull a concrete image from the story, something the reader can see, feel, hear, smell, or touch, something concrete. An example of that would be Beneath the Muddy Brown Water. And that's about the muddy brown water of the Bayou Teche, where my grandpa and I used to go fishing. Another way to do it is to describe a setting in your title. When we went fishing, we bounced around down the rutted dirt road through a sugarcane field to get to our fishing spot. A title could be Down a Cane Field Road. Another way you can do it is to include a repeated phrase or a line of dialogue. One I have as an example is All the Way to China. That's what my grandpa used to say when I got a bite and I was so eager to pull it. He would say, no, let it go all the way to China before you pull it. So I didn't do it too soon and miss the fish. Another thing you can do is add ing to a line of action in the story. Now, that's not necessarily the most exciting title, but it is an option, and sometimes it works really well for certain stories. An option could be Sitting on an Upturned Bucket, because that's what we did. We'd turn up buckets and we'd sit there with our cane poles and fish. Another way to do it is pick a few words from the story that convey the main idea of the story. Pick a few words that convey the main idea. One could be Mission Accomplished, because I caught a 5-pound blue catfish. Or it could be An Afternoon Goal. Now, not the greatest, but those are examples of what you can do. Now it's your turn. Pick a story you wrote recently or one you want to write, and write a possible title using each one of these approaches. Write a possible title using each one of the approaches. But remember, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. We would love to see what you come up with. So post your various titles in the comments section below. Then we can get a chance to enjoy them as well. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts or upcoming events or Sunday stories. You can use the buttons down at the bottom to share this episode on social media or with a friend you think might enjoy it. So until next time, everybody, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.